Hi ladies and gentlemen, here is my 25th video message related to COVID-19. It's April 30, 2020, it's 4 p.m. First, the current situation. We have 3 new cases in the Gaspé today, still concentrated in the Baie des Chaleurs, for a total of 167 cases. We are still at 5 cases throughout the entire MRC Côte de Gaspé, the same as yesterday. So today I will come back a little bit on to the public health deconfinement plan and with the concept of gatherings. But I will also talk about prevention facing possible floods. First, as you may have seen, I have given several interviews since yesterday to regional and national medias about the re-establishment of regional borders, LCN, RDI, La Presse, etc. So I understand that our people have concerns about this deconfined plan, and that is the message I publicly sent. I was listening to Dr. Arruda today, and he reminded us that the deconfinement of the regions will be to facilitate the passage of workers, and that personal or family trips will not be allowed on May 18th, even if they remove the roadside checks. I will also reminded us, he was also reminded us that they will do all this in a gradual and adaptable way. So they will not hesitate to turn back if they see that the opening of the economy or the opening of the regions is resulting in an upsurge of the disease. Another point for today, the notion of gatherings. There were different interpretations yesterday in the media, but the Prime Minister logo was clear today that all gatherings remain banned for the time being, regardless of 2-meter rule. So no beer with friends around fire, no party on the beach, no outdoor classes, etc. For the work or with people who live in the same house, it's fine. But to have fun with friends, it's not yet allowed. We also know that the gathering definition is under review, but at the present time, it's always the hard line that applies until the public health decide otherwise. Another topic for today is a preventative message about spring flooding. Until today, we are lucky. Not too much rain, not too much heat, frost at night to slow the snow melt, so few risks at the moment. On the other hand, there is still a lot of snow in the forest, and it's expected to be warm and rainy in the coming days. So I ask you to be careful and vigilant, even if the risks remain small in the spring. On the municipal side, our emergency plan is up to date and adapted to the reality of the COVID-19. Civil security asks us to place victims in community centers or to have them housed with family or friends. So if we cannot do that, we made a plan B, for example, via hotels. So for the rest, we're still in surveillance mode. And as usual, people in the areas at risk along our waterways are encouraged to provide emergency kits, food and medicine supplies for at least 72 hours, and especially to be on the lookout. So thank you very much for your cooperation. So if we go back to COVID-19, here are the next steps that we will be watching on the next week and in the coming weeks. First, several directives from public health and the Quebec government are expected, including for the tourism industry, the cultural industry, day camps or children's playground, team and individual played sports, the definition of gatherings, etc. For the community gardens, we have just received the instructions, so our MRC team is in contact with the organizers of the community gardens. We should be able to open this summer in accordance with the rules of social distancing that we know. Our team at the MRC is working with our organizations to plan the launch of activities. We will continue to keep you informed, but unless there is an exceptional circumstance, I will pause the videos for a few days. Finally, in addition to being vigilant about the risk of spring flooding, I reiterate my call for cautious and respect for the basic guidelines of public health in the face of COVID-19. Washing your hands, no hands in the face, coughing in your elbow, distance of 2 meters with others, maximum containment, no gatherings, and attention to our elders, please. Also, please prioritize local buying to save the lives of our businesses in these difficult times. And once again, I say big thank you to our volunteers and to all the essential service workers. Thank you for following the instructions. It's important with the deconfinement plan. More than ever, every action counts. Thank you. It's going to be fine.